So yeah, Bran versus Inklingfudge. I am very curious to see how this plays out. These are both players that Inklingfudge I've never actually streamed before. But I've streamed Bran on, what was it, Iridescent? So I'm somewhat familiar with them. Let's see, Wrecking Ball right at the start. Wires on the first white flower. And yeah, Bran storming through this already. But Inkling falling not too far behind. No one scores first turn. All right. Okay. Arsaw placed at the very start with the Wrecking Ball, so adding a decent amount of timing at the start already. Two timing items that are very tricky and very weird timings with other items. Both very vital. Oh my god. I don't know. Both very strong items. I'll say that. Let's see. Bran at the last arrow. Dies to it though. Now let's see. Inkling taking their shot at it. Can they get through? The dog, bro. Why is their dog? Oh, Inkling makes it through. But can Bran retaliate? And dies to the side wires. This might be the first point for Inkling. Thank you. Is that? Oh. That's a subscription. Yeah, thank you, Pone, for the subscription. But yeah, the first point gonna go to Inkling 2 turns in. Ads, yeah, no, ads are real bad. It's so annoying not having background audio on. I imagine it's annoying for y'all as well. But let's see. Cannon on the field. Okay. Oh, the precision at the end. I didn't even notice that. You're putting a cannon at the start. Definitely a panic placement for sure. Then Inkling dying to the Arsaw. See Bran making it past the first arrow. Can he make it past the second arrow? He was really struggling with this one last turn. But makes it through. Can he get the precision though? Overshoots it. Now Inklingfudge. Yeah, undershoots it. Let's see. Does Bran get it here? Gets past the arrow. But dies to the precision. Inklingfudge, another attempt at the precision. With the last life too. really hesitating here. But Bran also up here. And Inklingfudge gets the precision. This might be the second point for Inkling here. Bran can still get this buzzer beater, but waits a little bit there. Gets a real bad time with this R-Saw. Gonna be really quick here. And undershoots it. That's gonna be the second point for Inklingfudge. Why did I get pinged in DMs? Oh. Okay, someone's having a tiebreaker problem. They forgot to save the level, I think. Okay, kind of panic places an arrow. Bran kind of losing hope here. Being 2-0. Being down 2-0 by just... I mean, what was it? Yeah, just 3 turns in, being down 2-0. I mean, yeah, I think a lot of players would lose their hope here too. This spike ball... Ooh, this spike ball is proven to be... Oh, this entire start is proven to be really tricky for these two. But Bran makes it through. A glimpse of hope. Because Inkling out of lives. Bran could start the comeback right here. Can he get the precision? Oh, never mind. Can he get the squeeze in? This is... Yeah, that's a tricky squeeze. Doesn't get it. Falling into those wires. 1 life left and a dream. Gets past the spike ball. Past... Yeah, both arrows. But now there's a third one. Well, not now, but like, you know. At the third one, it gets into a little safe spot. Who opts to go back down instead of just trying to wrap around the arrow. I guess just sticking to what he's comfortable with. But doesn't get the squeeze. Doesn't score a point. It is still 2-0 in Inkling's favor. Hello, Evan. Yeah, Pony versus Pig's gonna be next on stream. I was originally gonna do Unmei versus Astar, one of the Chinese players, but then I noticed... Then I saw that it's Pony versus Pigs, and I went, oh, I'm streaming that. I'm sorry. But, oh, okay, Inkling! Forcing a coyote from the R-Saw. Trying to mess with Bran's comfortability. Of course you'd say that, Pigs Master. But yeah, both of them dying to the start. And Bran, I think, dying to the arrow? I don't know. Bran on his last life here. And Bran is out! Inkling now on his last life. Does he clutch up here and win the set? Not just yet. Going to 5 turns remaining. And no, not Inkling. Bran bombs the Wrecking Ball, but Inkling creates some pretty tough precision. But yeah, the precision immediately gets nerfed. Haven't played much these past couple weeks. That's fair. Let's see. Inkling looking to make it through here. Bran struggling a lot. This might be the game here if Bran keeps on struggling like this. Ooh, goes down. But Inkling dying to those wires on the white flower. Bran out of lives. Inkling with one left. Able to win it right here. Bran calling a GG. But we'll see if that's actually the case. Can Inkling get this? Makes it past the first arrow. First of 4. Arrow number 2. Makes it past arrow number 3. Overshoots it. That's going to be 4 turns remaining. Ooh, Inkling getting rid of that crate at the end. And Bran bombing the first arrow. That is definitely possible. Alright. Alright, now that's out of the way. Inkling gonna be making it through the first bit pretty easily. Bran struggling though. But yeah, Bran makes it out of the start though. But now let's see. Can Bran make it through the rest of this? Inkling kind of storming through this, but doesn't make it through. But Bran dying to the first arrow. Trying to see Inkling locked in, yeah. Yeah, Inkling with the 2-0. Okay, dying to that spike ball. 3 turns left. And Bran with a bomb. What is he going to blow up? Looking at the Arsaw right now. That last setup is pretty tricky. Look, that's a hard setup, actually. And gets the bomb just in time so that Inkling cannot place his spike ball. But now, what does Bran do next? Looking to see if he can nerf this first arrow. Basically nullify it. Alright, makes it a slide off. Okay. Difficult, but that'd be possible. I'm curious to see how... Okay, are they gonna go about it with a slide off, or are they gonna try to just use the momentum just to walk off? Let's see, Inkling going for... I think Inkling is going for a slide off. But doesn't seem to be super close to the edge right now, but still. Alright, Inkling doesn't get it. Yeah, Inkling out of lives. Bran is still with 2 remaining. Or, no, what am I talking about? That's the last one. Alright, 2 turns remain. This is the last turn for Bran to really do anything. Then let's see, what does Bran bomb here? I'd probably go for that spike ball. Yeah, that exact spike ball is kind of what I was thinking. But yeah, bombs that spike ball. Then let's see. What does Bran do next? For maybe his last placement. Ooh. Solid wire by Inkling there. Keeping the precision at the end? Yes, keeps the precision at the end. That's a very tough precision, especially for these two players, which are not particularly known for being top players. Nor precision players. Inkling on his last life already. Bran with all 4 remaining, but last setup. Trying to think about how he wants to go about this, and undershoots it. An Inkling out of lives. Can Bran make this clutch? Gets the precision, but doesn't get the slide off, or doesn't get into the little cubby. Really close attempt though. He's getting some pretty good attempts at it. Five seconds. It's now or never. And doesn't get it. That's going to be GG.